people. So today is Friday, May 9th, I believe. I did not go to work today. I called out sick because a week ago, or this past Sunday, 5 days ago, I went out into the woods and I was taking pictures of the Bespin Luke and the R2-D2. And apparently at some point, I guess I touched poison ivy and proceeded to take a leak in the woods. So the poison ivy pretty much started there. And then now it has reached my forehead, my neck, my wrists, my forearm, my belly button. I must have been scratching my belly button at some point. So it looks pretty gruesome today. So I decided to stay home. And while I was home, I said, you know what? I wanted to do, and I've done a similar shot with Warpath and having the sneakers all around him, but I wanted to do something a little different with some posters and stuff in the background and have Cannonball taking a picture. I actually had a smaller camera, and I can't find it. I had transferred all my props to another bin, and I can't find that one. So this was just a longer lens camera, but you can also say it's a it's a video camera. So one of the things I did want to discuss is because I get this question a lot, where did you get them sneakers? So first and foremost, a lot of these, not a lot of them, but a couple of them are of the keychain variety, which are the easier ones to get these days. So all I did was kind of hid the keychain underneath the sofa, and then you couldn't tell it was a keychain, but it was. The ones that you see doubles of, so like those Dunks right there, the Air Jordan 1s, the Air Trainers, those are all from eBay many years ago. I don't even remember. I don't remember if it even came from China. I don't remember at all. I mean, this was probably I've had these sneakers for probably 10 years, and what they eventually did is they started making the keychains, real similar. As you can see, there's a keychain as well. This is one of my favorite shoes. I wish I had this shoe. This is a Nike Stash. Nike Air Force One makeup by Stash, who's a graffiti artist from New York City. So, as you can see, they're both kind of the same, except one's a keychain, one isn't. And then with the splatter Dunks here, there's two pairs. So you get the right and the left, as opposed to the keychains where you're only going to get one. So yeah, I really don't, man, it was a long time ago, and I really don't remember the seller, obviously. I wouldn't remember that. And it was from eBay, and again, I wish I had more information, but it was such a while ago. So yeah, so that's the story of those Nikes. I don't know where I can get them these days. I've looked every once in a while, but I mean, I love sneakers, so back in the day when I started collecting, I was trying to collect not only sneakers, but like sneakers, anything that was sneaker related, and I was always into action figures. So when I saw these little guys, I was like, word. Yeah, so that's the story of these, man. Again, I wish I had more information. Those stickers back there, again, that was an eBay purchase, and it was a pack of stickers, and actually, there was a whole bunch of them many years ago as well. So I'm not sure where those came from. And this is just a retro Air Jordan 4 retro. The cards that used to come with the retros that on the back you'd be able to see. Let me see if I can. It might be two. You can kind of see what other sneakers had been retroed before. Yeah, man, so I just want to touch base on that real quick, because I think, I've used these sneakers, the setup with the sneakers, various times over the last couple of years, and the main question I always gets, yo, dude, where did you get them kicks? And, yeah, I have no idea, and no, I'm not interested in selling them. I'm going to keep these bad boys for life. Yeah, so here I am at home, about to start filming a new dial commission, and in the meantime, wanted to get a shot in, a scene in. So here's that. All right, y'all. Peace. It is Saturday morning, and before I head off to work, I was looking at my action figures, and I was looking at this Johnny Storm in particular, and I was like, man, he looks familiar. I think I have another action figure that looks like this. But then in looking through the library, I had him, and why do I call it a live? It's an inventory. It's not books. And I have him. So neither of those are the same mold as this dude. But I was like, yo, I've seen that mold before. So then I went to the other display and realized that I had this dude. Let's see, make sure I get the glare off of him. So I have this guy that I hadn't opened up. And it's the exact same paint job and mold as this dude. So here he is almost turned into flames, and here he is in flamed up completely. So I figured that'll be a dope shot. So I'm gonna open this up after many years. This is one of the original ones I bought myself, Newberry Comics, and it was cool because they used to date their inventory, and so this was around 2002. Had a nice price of $10.99, which is crazy. And then this was the second series, I believe. Yeah, it was series 2. And so I've obviously I've opened up the thing. Namer is in this as well. He's opened up, as is a Dr. Doom. So I've opened up the whole series. But yeah, man, this is one of the ones that I bought myself, and I've held to all these years. And I figured since I already had a couple Human Torches, what's the point? And in this one here was actually cool because this was a Christmas present many years ago, and I never opened it up the set. So I'm gonna open it up for the first time. I'm only gonna take out Johnny Storm. I'm leaving everybody else in. Alright, so let's see how that shot comes out. I'm gonna see if I can work on it tonight after work when the sun goes down, and let's see what I can do with it. Alright, everybody, so I am going to share a couple of pickups for the last week and a half, I believe. First, it is my 4th Hydra Soldier, and this was picked up on a trade in the Daily Planet Facebook trade group with Ray. And I traded him, basically it was a beast, Toy Biz beast. And I also threw in a Marvel Girl, the one that came with the Cable 2-pack. So that was so basically it was those two for this Hydra Soldier, and again my 4th Hydra, trying to get to 5, and I think I will stop at 5. So this was one of the things I got this week. Also from eBay, I got the Sun Goku by SH Figure Arts. You know, it's one of the hotter figures. A lot of people have gotten it in the last couple of weeks. Grabbed mine from eBay. I think I paid 42 or 43 bucks shipped, which is about the going rate even for people who are buying it at their local anime shop, what have you. I was the only thing that I was a little disappointed at the way they shipped it. It comes in oh, here it is. It comes in this brown box. So where the person just put this in a plastic bag. So basically, very little protection for the figure itself. And it came with a couple dings, not too bad. And you know, it's for the most part, these are one of the few figures that I actually always put them back in the box. I don't display these outside of the box. A couple reasons. I mean, they're on the pricier end for the most part. Obviously, Marvel Legends are, you know, 20 bucks, what have you, and these are always over 40. So I try to keep these, you know, in package. I do open them, I display them, I take pictures, but I put them back in the package. So I think this becomes my fifth SH Figure Arts I also have Trunks, Krillin, Vegeta, excuse me, and Super Saiyan Son Goku. So this is my my fifth one. I was able to also grab. I didn't have a scroll. I didn't have a scroll for Mini-Mates in Mini-Mates. So I was able to grab the Sabertooth and the scroll. This was actually from a pack. I had never seen this before. I think it came out in 2009, so it's about 4 years old or so. So yeah, so glad that I was able to pick this up at a Toy Vault in Rhode Island. Let's grab this. Also grabbed that Toy Vault today. This figure. Now this is a horrible figure. The only reason I think I got it for $8. I think it was $7.99. And the only reason I really grabbed the figure was for the money, the suitcase with the money in it, as well as that little piece down there. I'm slowly working towards getting a chemical lab type dio at some point. It's funny because I'm actually going to be making one for someone, but I want to make my own at some point. So I am little by little collecting pieces of a laboratory, and so saw that and figured I can get the suitcase, and it also has that piece right on the chest that I can take off, and it can be transistor radio or something, and then I can do something with that helmet. But the figure itself is trash. And again, I think it was $7.99, yeah, $6.99 or $7.99. It was definitely not more than $8. And I also was able to grab Maurice from Planet of the Apes. Trying to get better light. So they were actually not at my local Toys R Us, but they were at the Toys R Us in Rhode Island on my way to Toy Vault, so I snatched that up. Snatched him up real quick. And the sculpt paint, they look amazing. I saw a review or two on Caesar, and it looks like he's pretty equal to the last Caesar. I forgot the name of the company I dropped him, but it's not a major upgrade. Actually, I think the older Caesar had more articulation. So I got this Maurice, and also grabbed the newest Caesar as well. And again, NECA. It's funny because I'm not a huge fan of NECA, but I do like to support that company. I like what that company does in terms of the variety of collections that they put out there for action figures, and also the fact that they're taking the initiative and they themselves are stocking the shelves at Toys R Us, from my understanding, which is great. And they're making sure that the shelves are that they stayed stocked, because one of the biggest problems that we're having these days at Toys R Us, Walmart, Kmart, Target, is just lack of merchandise. I mean, it's insane. I mean, now I'm starting to see a bunch of the G.I. Joe Retaliation stuff that was rare, a couple months back, and all of a sudden it's just back out in full force, and I just don't understand why that wasn't the case from the get. So it's good to see a company care enough to send their staff out there and kind of do that inventory and approach it a little bit differently. So that was my couple pickups for this week, and I've been slowing down a little bit on action figures and on buying action figures, just because I have so many that I have yet to even put behind the camera or in front of the camera. So a lot of times I almost hesitate, because it's like there's no shortage of action figures for me to take pictures of. A lot of it is just my time is spent so much on dioramas that a lot of times I just don't have that extra time to take as many pictures as I like. So I try to not get too many action figures, but there's certain things that I'll definitely grab, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And I'm always looking for cheap action figures that I can grab some good props from. Alright, y'all, and I am out.